Hello and welcome to IU NewsNet Daily. I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Thomas Montalbano. We have the latest sexual assault numbers, how you can get to the polls today for free, and updates on the recent gas leak.
Plus, Thomas gives us a rundown on Hoosier sports from this weekend. NewsNet Daily begins now. It's officially midterm election day, and local organizations are partnering with Uber to get you out to the polls. Monroe County's National Organization for Women, or NOW, is funding free round-trip Uber rides to voting sites. They've teamed up with several local organizations, student groups, and Uber reps to provide rides throughout both early voting and election day. With the Uber app, anyone living in Monroe County can use the voucher, but it's more aimed towards students. Monroe County NOW president says one of the biggest barriers for students is transportation, as well as connecting to local issues.
So it's like maybe when we talk about issues like predatory towing and towing student vehicles and how that relates to local elections, because it does, then maybe we'll see more students like really kind of resonate with that. Students really have the ability to affect any election in the county for sure, and our district ones, and have a great impact on the state.
She says this election is an important one with high-stake races, especially in Indiana. Competitive Hoosier races include a Secretary of State race between Destiny Wells and Diego Morales, House District 62 race, and Bloomington Sheriff race. You can claim your free voucher by scanning the QR code here or by visiting the website iu.bloomvotes.com. The site also has more info on races and candidates. Sexual assault numbers continue to rise, yet not all were recent. According to IUPD crime logs, 2 allegations of sexual misconduct were just reported, but one report dates back to December 2021. It was allegedly an on-campus rape connected to domestic battery, but no specific location was given. Police records indicate the second report happened sometime between September and October at Collins' dorm. Reportedly, sexual battery and stalking were involved. Since the beginning of the semester, there's now been 13 reported sexual assaults. A Purdue student posted on social media app TikTok about her sexual assault on campus. This inspired one IU student to also raise her voice and her paintbrush. IU junior Hayden Rivard has also been vocal about her sexual assault. The incident happened at a frat house, but since then, she's found a new way to tell her story and connect with others, through painting. Rivard says she's had girls open up to her about their own survivor stories, yet many say they don't feel strong enough to report. Some survivors say they don't want to go through the rough process and feel justice isn't always on their side. Rivard says not to feel guilty if you don't report, that's a personal choice. However, she continues to shed light on survivors through her paintings and prints, with a portion of its proceeds going toward the National Sexual Assault Hotline, RAIN.
It was kind of me reclaiming my power and, essentially saying, I'm not going to let this take me down. I'm not going to let it do something. I'm not going to let it take more away from me than it already has.
If you or someone you know has experienced sexual assault, you can call RAIN at 1-800-656-4673, or you can visit IU's Sexual Assault Crisis Service through CAPS. Last week, a new cause for concern arose on campus, a gasoline leak pouring into Bloomington's sewer system. The Marathon gas station on West 3rd had an underground fuel leak, causing it to temporarily close. But Bloomington is still feeling its effects. According to a City of Bloomington press release, gas leaked over 3 miles from Marathon's storage tank to nearby sewers. This includes Dillman Road's wastewater treatment plant. Students say they never received an alert about it, even though officials were monitoring the scene for hours. The company Environmental Restoration stopped the leak, getting the rest of the fuel out of the storage tanks. There hasn't been any official word on when this wastewater treatment plant will be back up. All right, now time for sports. Thomas, what do you got for us?
Well, Anna, Hoosiers basketball is back in action. The men's basketball team defeated Moorhead State 88-53 last night in Assembly Hall. Trace Jackson Davis and Malik Renault led the way for the Hoosiers, each scoring 15 points. Renault, the freshman from Florida, lit up the floor, shooting 6 of 8 coming off the bench. He will play a big role for Indiana this season. The team plays again on Thursday at home against Bethune-Cookman. IU women's basketball will look to continue the Hoosier success. Tonight, they tip off at 7 p.m. home against Vermont. The ladies dominated Thursday in their exhibition match, winning 86-43 against Kentucky Wesleyan. The Hoosiers are entering the season ranked 11th in the preseason AP poll. Let's finish off with some football news. Things did not go according to plan for Tom Allen and the Hoosiers as Penn State had full control, winning 45-14. After a strong first quarter, the wheels fell off the wagon as Indiana could not crawl back from the deficit. The team falls to 3-6, and the chances of a bowl game are looking increasingly slimmer.
Well, thank you, Thomas. I am so excited that basketball is finally back in the Hoosier State, and let's hope we just have a little better luck than football.
100%.
Well, there's still a lot of exciting stuff this week. If you're a registered Indiana voter, you can still cast your midterm ballot until 6 p.m. tonight. After voting, make sure to catch the women's basketball match against Vermont at 7. On Thursday, men's basketball also takes the court, playing at home against Bethune-Cookman. Also, make sure to stop by the IMU Thursday to see the International AIDS Memorial Quilt. Definitely a lot of exciting things happening. But before you go, check out this video that shows a man flying to the rescue, literally.
Nearly every weekend, one man flies for fun by paramotoring. But when Cristiano Piqué was soaring around Miami, he noticed something different. A woman by herself holding onto a sinking car. Piqué then dropped down and called 911, while another person nearby helped pull the woman out of the canal. She is now recovering, but police say they don't know exactly how she ended up in the remote South Florida waters.
I mean, that's crazy. We had done a story before about someone being in the right place at the right time, and this is just another beautiful example.
Yeah, Piqué is a real-life Superman, and there's no way around that.
Oh, absolutely. Well, that's a wrap for today's IU NewsNet Daily. Tune in for all your latest updates on Hoosier News and Sports.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram at IUNND.
For IU NewsNet Daily, I'm Anna Black.
And I'm Thomas Montalbano. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you Thursday.